Welcome to Saint-Hyacinthe, about 80 kilometers away from Montreal, the site of this RESQ semi-final matchup. Dawson College taking on the Saint-Hyacinthe Laureate. And I can clearly tell that I'm probably filming in the wrong spot right about now. I'm standing right behind the players' bench. It's probably not a smart idea for me to be filming. The start of this game will be... Welcome to the RESQ semi-final. Saint-Hyacinthe against Dawson College in some extremely rainy conditions. I'm Brandon Bordeaux. This is the second semi-final of the weekend. John Abbott losing to Jean de Brébeuf in the semi-final yesterday by a score of 11-2. Here's Saint-Hyacinthe, the number 2 seed, 6-2 during the regular season. A backhander hit the outside of the post. A rebound hacked wide of the goal. Steve Douillet trying to play it. Instead, it's scooped up by Dawson. Gonna let this push. And by the way, this is going to be a barn burner. These two teams do not like each other at all. There was some fireworks last week. There was some fireworks in the first game that these two teams played here. As the loose ball comes to midfield. That might be a push on the back. No, it's going to be on. Going to be out of bounds on Saint-Hyacinthe. So Dawson has possession. We've played 3+ minutes here in this first quarter. No score. Dawson and Saint-Hyacinthe. The Blues looking to attack. The ball comes out. Watson up top. And a shot by Callahan's knocked down, and the Laureate bring it up. Here comes Saint-Hyacinthe getting across. A pass down low and a shot hit the outside of the net. And a rebound caught up behind the goal. It's going to go loose towards the back end of the goal. We got to play on because push on the back called against Dawson. We'll give it back to Saint-Hyacinthe. Laureate wearing white with green trim. They're playing from our left to right to start this first quarter. Played up to the middle. Again, Saint-Hyacinthe, they're very good at these outside shots, but one challenge that the rain might present is that the fact that these shots are going to be slowed down greatly. Of course, you take the good with the bad. The goaltender sure as heck is not going to know where the ball will go. Ball chopped free. Callahan battles for it at center, and he's got it now for the Blues. Callahan stripped. Saint-Hyacinthe bringing up a pole. And now the ball squirts free as Riley Siemens comes in. Justin Lim across midfield. He had it stripped away, and Bove controls for the Blues. Been a lot of questions throughout the year for Dawson, but one thing that's not a question is Bove on attack. That's where he's been, and that's where he has excelled. He even played a little bit of long pole last week. Now here's a pass in front, a shot, and that one's going to miss. A rebound goes out of play. Dawson has it. Watson feeling the pressure. Callahan sends it down low. Waldy trying to bring it in. Waldy gets tied up. Waldy stripped, and Saint-Hyacinthe corrals it. Back on the Laureate. Bringing it up. 4-on-3. Here's a shot, score. And the fast breaks will kill you in transition. And Dawson short-handed today. Only 12 runners. It's going to be an endurance match for them. You won't hear anyone complaining about a lack of playing time today. And Saint-Hyacinthe draws first blood. It's 1-0. We've played 6 minutes here in this first quarter. Saint-Hyacinthe Laureate on top of the Dawson Blues by a score of 1-0. Here we go. They tie up. Bush trying to drive in, and we got a procedure call for kicking on Saint-Hyacinthe. So Dawson picks it up. Here come the Blues. Waldy coming onto the field for a 6th attacker. Fayaz Abdul. And now Bush drifting back out. Dawson's going to take some time as they have their 6th attacker come out. That is Callahan, number 13. And a consistent performer for Dawson this season. Callahan. To Bove. Back to Callahan. And the pass goes behind the net. This is where you got to tell the referee that it was an actually a shot attempt. And the referee will basically say, no, it was not. Headman up the field. Intercepted by the Blues. Callahan with the steal. Callahan comes in. A pass in front. The shot is denied. And a rebound thrown up the field. That one's going to bounce into Dawson territory. And there's a hard hit. And another hard hit. There'll be a play on. Push on the back called on St. TSA. Reminiscent of the old bullies from Montreal C. If you remember that. Siemens has it knocked away. And that's going to be a push outside of 9 feet. Called on St. TSA. Dawson ball. It could be an all-out rugby scrum over there when the ball's loose, but it has to be within 9 feet as this one's thrown away. St. TSA ball up by a score of 1-0. We've played 8.5 minutes here in this opening quarter. Sorry for the qualities, but the inclement weather has really limited our ability to film, and we got an offside called on St. Hyacinthe. Laureate have not been careful with that. Here comes Angelopoulos. Definitely a go-to guy for the Blues this season. Callahan sends it to Cole. Cole sends it down low. We're over to Waldy on the left side. Waldy drifting back to his left. Waldy down low. A pass out in front. J. Cole comes in. Cole shoots and a stick save made. A rebound is corralled by St. TSA. Thrown up ahead and the ball will be thrown out of bounds. This is where you got to capitalize if you're Dawson. Capitalize on these St. TSA mistakes. This is a very talented team that they got here on the South Shore. Or at least not really the South Shore, but, you know, definitely a rural area. Cole sends it over to the left side. Bove trying to cut in. He goes to his right. Sends it to Cole. J. Cole. Dawson again with only 2 left-handers on the entire team. There's one that's Bove and the other Scott Waldy. Callahan with a long shot. That's going to miss, and a rebound backed up by Deho Deer. Played over to Angelopoulos. Angel drives by. Angel cuts in. Angel a shot. That's blocked. Flag is down. Another shot. Slashing penalty. 1 minute to St. TSA. The Blues are on the power play. We have played 10.5 minutes here. 9:20 left to go. First quarter. Dawson trailing 1-0 to St. TSA. The Blues with the power play and possession of the ball. Waldy in front. Callahan shoots, and that's blocked. Dawson will get possession. Again, both of these two teams did give top seed Bray-Buff a scare during the regular season. Cole. Certainly a challenge. Here's a pass. Boom! Shoots, and that missed. But Deho backing it up again. Can't imagine there'd be much time. We got a whistle. They're going to stop the clock. They need to retrieve a bunch of loose balls over on the St. TSA end of the field. If you're just joining us, our score is 1-0 Laureate over the Blues. Dawson, I would say, has actually taken the better possession part of the game to St. TSA, but that doesn't count. What counts is the scoreboard, and right now it says 1-0 for the number 2 seed in the RESQ. This is a rematch of the semifinals last year, which was won by Dawson. Last year, however, Dawson was the 2 seed, St. TSA the 3. This year, the roles are reversed. Thrown out in front. Bove controls the pass. Bove goes to X. Bove to the left-hand side for Waldy. Waldy drowns it out and gets it over to Callahan. We're back to full strength. St. TSA player back on the field. Thrown out in front. Bove hesitated a little bit and has to drown it back out. The pass deflects. Angel, a bouncer. He scores! Angelopoulos corrals it after a couple of bounces. Got to take advantage of your bounces when you can. Dawson has even the score up 1-1 with 12 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. And we have a timeout. We have a timeout called by St. TSA. So 12 minutes into this semifinal game, we are right back where we started from. The Dawson Blues at St. TSA Laureate. All even 1-1. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Here you go. 1-1. St. TSA on the power play. Here's a shot and a stick save made by Nguyen. A rebound. That's going to be a push on the back against St. Hyacinthe. Again, these two teams, I can tell you one thing. They do not like each other whatsoever. Had a very chippy game last week as Nguyen is taken out. A shot misses the net. That'll be a flag on St. Hyacinthe. And Nguyen is hurt. Nguyen is hurt. We'll be right back. 1-1. So, Dawson on the possession, a shot, score! Waldy bounces it in. Right as play is blown in, Scott Waldy buries the goal, and Dawson has taken a 2-1 lead from Ricardo Charlotte. I'm telling the guys, line up because this 1 minute personal is still going off the clock. I'm not saying Charlotte heard me, but he did repeat what I said. Dawson in front 2-1. That's a power play goal. And Scott Waldy, who did not score for the first 3 games of the season. Remember, he had that beautiful end-to-end goal against John Abbott at one point in this year. And right now it is the underdog, Dawson Blues, on top 2-1 over St. Hyacinthe. Remember, this is a rematch of the RESQ semifinal from last year, which was won by the Blues. Now we got a whistle. That is the 3rd face-off violation against the Laureate today. Here come the Blues. Callahan over to Bush. Or sorry, that's Fiaz. Bush is a long pull. Bove drowns it out. Back to Callahan. Callahan in front. The shot lands on a goal. What a stop! I'm not sure if the goaltender got a piece of it. The ball certainly landed towards the net. Justin Lim with the catch right in front of us. Lim runs up the field. Lim hands it off. And now the ball's down on the ground. Watson picks it up, had it stripped away. Watson. Boys are definitely going for the ball, but St. Hyacinthe's on it. Now we got a whistle. Interference called against St. Hyacinthe. Dawson ball, and maybe the aggressiveness that the Laureate come at you is starting to bother them. Remember, this team was up 3-0 against Brébeuf after 1 quarter in the last meeting, and then Brébeuf destroyed them the rest of the way pretty much. Here's a shot! Score! Boom! Cuts in, and Dawson has taken a 3-1 lead. What a pass by Callahan right in front of the goal. Bove gets behind the St. Hyacinthe defense. And the long pulls, or the middies, somebody back there lost Bove. And Bove says, thank you very much, puts the ball in the back of the goal, and the Blues have taken a 3-1 lead with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This, of course, RESQ semifinal lacrosse here on Baby Blue Memories. Face off won by St. Hyacinthe. Look on the Laureate, bringing it in. Nice slide there by Gunnar Bush. Very good slide by Bush. St. Hyacinthe slides it around. St. Hy still with possession. Thrown down low. In front, a shot blocked. I think Bush came in there for St. Hyacinthe, or sorry, for Dawson. Now the Laureate look to control. Sent to the middle of the field. Over to the right. And the ball will go out towards the out-of-bounds area. Picked back up by St. TSA. Back to the top. They work it. To the middle they go. St. Hyacinthe still controls in Dawson territory. Good man-up defense by Stiers. It's thrown back behind the net. Out of reach and out of bounds. Dawson will retain possession with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to RESQ Playoff Lacrosse here on Baby Blue Memories. Brandon Bordeaux with you on the call at the lovely campus of St. Hyacinthe, the Sajep. Cole in the fast break, and the pass sails over the head of Angelopolis. Goes out of bounds, and this will be St. Hyacinthe ball. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. 3-1. Advantage Dawson. Thrown towards the out-of-bounds area. Angelopolis took a tumble as St. Hyacinthe gets it over center. Thrown up ahead. Laureate looking to fast break. Lim does a good job manning up on his man. Now thrown out to the middle. Back up top, a bounce shot. That's going to miss and sail out of play. St. Hyacinthe backing it up. We got a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Still 3-1, Dawson on top. St. Hyacinthe controlling it. Up to the top. Laureate are just not shooting it. This is a big surprise. Here's a shot blocked. And a rebound goes towards the out-of-bounds area. Justin Lim's on it for the Blues. Lim gets hit hard. And Justin Lim on a limp as he got hit what the Blues are saying was low. I'm not a referee, so I can't make the call. The clock's on the field, 30 seconds, down to 20. Lim knocks the ball away. Rebounding, two players collide, picked back up by the Laureate. Down to 12 seconds remaining. Slid back up top, a shot, score! St. Hyacinthe gets one as the first quarter comes to an end. Oh boy, we are in for a great final 3 quarters here. The Blues have a 3-2 lead after 1 quarter over St. Hyacinthe. Of course, this RESQ semifinal game brought to you by Vaughn's Candles. Like them on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. And also brought to you by High Roller Custom. What a first quarter. We got playoff-like atmosphere, playoff-like weather conditions, and playoff-like action. Our score after 20 minutes of play, the Dawson Blues 3, the St. TSA Laureate 2. This is the RESQ semifinals. You're listening here on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go, second quarter underway. The Dawson Blues at St. Hyacinthe Laureate. This is the semifinals of RESQ Lacrosse. You're listening to Baby Blue Memories. St. Hyacinthe now playing from our right to left. I'm Brandon Bordeaux with you on the call. This radio broadcast, or this play-by-play broadcast, is brought to you by Vaughn's Candles, like it's on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. Also, High Roller Custom. The Laureate scored the first goal of the period and the last goal of the period, and 3 Dawson goals sandwiched in between that. It's 3-2. Here's a chance in front. They score. And the Laureate have tied the game up at 3. Nice feed in front. The Blues defense falling asleep. And we're right back where we started from, folks. 3-3 with 45 seconds gone by in the first quarter. Of course, this is a radio broadcast now, as our camera not able to function through the inclement weather, but we are bringing you radio broadcast, so this will be featured play-by-play on Baby Blue Memories. Same thing, just you won't see the action moving. By the way, that goal scorer for St. Hyacinthe was Philippe Wimé Dumont. Philippe Rollet-Dumont ties the game up 3-3. First minute of the second quarter gone by, 3-3 Blues and Laureate. We're right back where we started from, folks. This is a very chippy game. These two teams do not like each other. We said it at the top of the broadcast as the Laureate come up with it. Bringing it up the field is Marc-Olivier Carrière. Carrière sends it down low. Played at X. Bush slides in front. Here's a shot. Missed the net. I think that hit the post. And a crease violation called against St. Hyacinthe as head referee Christian Lamotte makes the call. 3-3 between the Blues and the Laureate. We played 2 minutes here in the second quarter. As Callahan brings it up the field for Dawson. Callahan sends it down low, and Angel was looking to get the shot away before he actually had full possession of the ball. Laureate scoop it up. Hakim Arif comes up, and he's been met there by Cole, but both of them are back up to a vertical. St. Hyacinthe's player definitely got the better on that exchange, as Arif facing numerous hacks there. Carrière drives in on Callahan, a shot that's going to miss the net. It goes out of play. St. Hyacinthe backing it up. 3-3. We've played approximately 3 minutes here in the second quarter. And the Laureate have bounced back since falling behind by 2. Played in front, a shot, and that's caught by Nguyen. Caught it off the hop. Nguyen pressure, got it over to Justin Lim. Lim back to Nguyen. Nguyen behind his own net. Nguyen plays it up ahead. The bounce pass caught by Callahan. He'll scoop it up now for Dawson. Josh Callahan has a man coming on. Callahan gets by and gets it to St. Hyacinthe territory. Callahan looking to attack. Callahan comes in. Callahan in front. Angel shoots. That missed, and a rebound goes out of play. But Deho Deer backing it up for the Blues. Dawson gets another chance. Deho down low. Angelopoulos drives in. Angel all alone scores! Chris Angelopoulos got free, and no one there for St. Hyacinthe to back it up. Miguel Dubois was basically left out there to dry, and Dawson has taken a 4-3 lead. That's the guy that Dawson needs to get going today. Chris Angelopoulos. With Davin Miller out, unquestionably the most talented player on this team. And the Blues have taken a 4-3 lead with 4 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brandon Bordeaux with you at this lovely campus, the stage up to St. Hyacinthe, and an incredible semifinal matchup so far. The Dawson Blues and the St. Hyacinthe Laureate. It's 4-3. Whereas this is now virtually a radio broadcast. My camera is down, but we are still providing the play-by-play on it. St. Hyacinthe won the draw. That's Mathieu Leberge. And now picking the ball up for St. Hyacinthe is Philippe Lazor, number 9. Lazor. Back out. Miguel Dubois. Dubois in the middle. Working it with Mathieu Leberge, who came on to get his non-face-off stick. We got an interference call, I believe, coming up on St. Hyacinthe. Player gets yard sale, losing the stick. It is a 30-second technical to Scott Wally for interference, so St. Hyacinthe will go to work on the power play. It's a technical foul on Waldy. Here come the Laureate. Mathieu Leberge. Leberge slides it down low. Here's a shot. Score! A rocket upstairs by Marc-Olivier Carrière. And that ties the game up at 4 goals apiece with approximately 6 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Scott Waldy is released on the technical penalty goal. The Laureate have evened this score up at 4 goals apiece. And you know, I looked at just what happened last week in that game at Dawson's home field and the game before that, which was here, and I knew that this would be an extremely chippy game coming in. We got all the spirit for both sides that are here and present. And you knew that with St. Hyacinthe emerging on top by 4 goals and 2 goals, that these two teams are extremely competitive and extremely close. We have an illegal procedure called on Fayaz Abdul. Here comes St. Hyacinthe. Bringing it up the field is Carriere. Carriere stripped. Good help defense there by Gunnar Bush. And Bush chops it free a second time. Bush comes in. Bush sidesteps the check. And St. Hyacinthe does scoop it up. Matila Berge sends it down low. Ball comes free. Justin Lim battles for it there. Lim comes in. St. Hyacinthe picks it up. Carriere gets by Stiers and shoots, and a save by Nguyen. A rebound. A shot comes in. They score. And St. Hyacinthe takes the lead. 5-4. As Matila Bears makes a stop, and I think Nguyen's going to be kicking himself on that one. He made a save on the first one, but you're taught as a goaltender, no matter what happens, you got to catch the ball that comes in on you, or at least do your best. I know me as a former goalie, every time I made a save but did not catch the ball, I felt a little bit angry with myself. My coach would say, well, at least you stopped the ball, Brandon. St. Hyacinthe takes their first lead since the opening 10 minutes of the game. St. Hyacinthe has taken a 5-4 lead. We have played approximately 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Now they come in. And it looks like we got some camera power now. Cole sends it over to Callahan. Callahan drops it back for Waldy. Waldy comes in. Waldy a shot. That's going to deflect, go behind the goal. Caught by Deho. Second chance opportunity Blues. Bove. Bove to Waldy. Waldy on the left-hand side of the goal. Thought about passing it, but now he'll just go back to his offside. Waldy drops down low. Waldy in front, and the pass goes to Angelopoulos, but the pass wasn't intended for him. Scooped up by St. Hyacinthe. Charles St. Laurent. St. Laurent up the field. St. Laurent shoots. Missed the net. And it'll be St. Hyacinthe possession. Here come the Laureate. Trying to drive in. And the pass misses. A rebound scooped back up off the hop by St. Hyacinthe. Carriere. Down low. Here's a pass in front. A quick stick score. Good finish by Jean-Daniel Ratte, and the Laureate have their first multi-goal lead of this game. It's now 6-4 St. Hyacinthe. They get another one here. I think Dawson would use their timeout. Cross is a game of momentum, and right now the Laureate are on a 3-0 swing over the last 6 minutes or so. St. Hyacinthe on top 6-4 here against Dawson College. They tie up at midfield. It's picked up by Callahan. He got it stripped away. Callahan trying to play between his legs. Push away from the ball called against St. Hyacinthe. So Dawson will have possession. Gonna let this Bush. And the pass gets away from Callahan. It'll drift towards the out-of-bounds area. And an unnecessary turnover there for Dawson. St. Hyacinthe will retain possession. 6-4 Laureate. They bring it in. Dubois. Dubois had it chopped away. Good help defense there by Bush, who just never seems to be too far away from the play. Bush goes offhand, gets it over to Justin Lim behind his own goal. Lim Not able to get the pass away. It's a turnover and a bad one here. Does not come back to bite Dawson just yet. The ball passed towards the out of bounds area off of a Laureate. It'll be Blues ball. Dawson needs somebody to pick up the ball. It can't be Bove because Bove's on attack right now and he would have to cross over to the defensive side of the field. Here comes Watson. Watson brings it in for Dawson. Ryan Watson has Scott Waldy. Waldy trying to drop back, and the shot missed. Was out of play, and they're going to stop the clock once again. You're listening to Baby Blue Memories. This RESQ semi-final game between the Dawson Blues and the St. Hyacinthe Laureate. There's 7:57 to go in the second quarter, and the Laureate have built a 6-4 lead. Dawson has given up the last 3 goals after taking a 4-3 lead. They've led by as many as 2. This is the biggest lead for St. Hyacinthe at 6-4. As we have a little issue here with the game balls. From what I hear, it almost sounds like they're saying we might not have enough lacrosse balls for this one. I guess there is a benefit when you're the team on the road. You don't have to provide the lacrosse balls. Deho comes out. Deho all alone. He shoots, and that one missed. The rebound goes out of bounds, but Bove backs it up and will give Dawson a second chance opportunity. We've seen this happen to St. Hyacinthe a couple of times here. The defense just falls asleep off of the out of bounds plays. Bove brings it in for the Blues. Bove. Waldy fakes the pick. Now played into the middle for Callahan. Callahan drifting to his weak side. Got an injured player on the field for Dawson. That's Deho Deer, who's walking on a bit of a limp here. And with 12 players on the total roster for the Blues today, any kind of injury might be very difficult as Deho walks back to the Dawson bench. He is putting some power on that. It looks like his left leg. It definitely looks like it's the left leg, left knee maybe, that got jammed. Here we go. Dawson resumes with possession. Jay Cole taking Deho's place at attack. Waldy trying to bring it out in front. Waldy knocked down, but picked back up off the hop by Callahan, and he'll reset, dragging the ball back out. Callahan thought about shooting it, had it stripped, and St. Hyacinthe comes up with it. Ball squirts free. Callahan wants that ball. So does St. Laurent for St. Hyacinthe. And a late hit thrown by the Laureate. And now Watson is going to back away. And Watson went back into the... We got I think Chris Lamoth is calling a penalty on Ricardo Charlotte, and I did not hear anything on this side of the field. And they're calling a penalty. Well, there's 2 penalties on Dawson, one on St. Hyacinthe to start. I did not hear any foul language from my side, but I'm also not listening to what the coaches are saying. I mean, if Ricardo or the assistant coaches, any one of them would have sworn. I probably would have heard it if the referee was able to hear it, because Ricardo was not that much further away from the referees as he was from us. But anyway, we'll reset the play. 2 flags on the Blues, 1 on St. Hyacinthe. Okay, we got a technical foul for a push on Dawson. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Watson. Oh, it's a 2-minute penalty to St. Hyacinthe for a late hit. I don't remember. Let's see, no, I do remember. We got a 30-second tech on Dawson and a 1-minute personal and a 2-minute personal to St. Hyacinthe for an illegal body check. And it looks like that initial penalty, which was called late on Charlotte, has been rescinded. And Chris Lamoth makes evidence over to Charlotte saying that's true. I did not hear. And, well, maybe they could have heard the video evidence of that. Anyway, it'll be Dawson ball because St. Hyacinthe picked up the 2-minute penalty. Waldy brings it in. And by the way, Dawson short-handed here. Waldy to Angel. Angel spins by, had it stripped. Angel picks it back up. 4 on 5. Bove runs over one of the Laureate players, but it's scooped up instead by St. Hyacinthe. Headman up the field, caught by St. TSA. Nice move made by the long pole. Laureate coming in, and Lim chopped the ball free. The ball squirts towards the left side of the field, or our left side anyway. Bush took a late hit, and that'll be an illegal body check on St. Hyacinthe. Yep. Philip Lazor takes the penalty, and now Dawson's on a power play. Dawson's on a 6-on-4 for a full 1 minute. 6-on-4 for the Blues. Angelopoulos brings it in. Angel to Callahan, and Waldy's cutting in. Waldy has a shot, lets her rip, and that misses. Cole backing it up for Dawson, and the Blues are going to have to hurry here. 6-4, St. Hyacinthe leading with 4:40 to go in the second. Cole, Angel to Watson. Watson to Waldy. Waldy shoots, scores! Scott Waldy, and it's 6-5. Maybe think about, you know what? I don't know how much time we got here. 4:20. I thought the Blues were going to call a timeout. They still have a bit of a power play time, and 2 St. TSA players are out of the box. Here, Dawson, line up right away. Line up right away, because the referees could say, all right, well, you're taking your time to get to the field. We're blowing the play. That's all those things that I was taught at the Muffle, folks, Maritime University Field Lacrosse League. So that makes it 6-5. Scott Waldy's got his second goal of the game. There's under 4 minutes to go here in the quarter, and the penalties are over. So we're back to full strength, 6-on-6. The Waha hit comes in, picked up by St. TSA. They bring it in. LaBerge going to the bench. Rattay down low. Rattay catches the ball back. Rattay down low. As we have Dehodir loosening up here right behind us. Crease violation. St. Hyacinthe. We're going Dawson ball. Nguyen catches the ball behind his own net. Played up ahead. Callahan not able to retrieve it. This could be costly. It's intercepted by Bush. Good read by Gunnar Nutless Bush. Ahead to Watson. Watson accelerates by his man. Fast break Blues. Watson comes in. Watson drowns it out. Got it over to Waldy. Waldy's pass deflected by St. Hyacinthe. And the pass was telegraphed. And St. Hyacinthe brings it back up the field. Lim trying to lag onto his man. And the Laureate have it knocked away. That's Thomas Carden getting the ball chopped out of his stick, but picked back up by Carden. Carden slides it over. Dubois facing up on, looks like Waldy. And only two left-handers out here for Dawson, so every time I see one, it's pretty easy for me to figure out who. Back come the Laureate. Carrière, he can shoot. Good help defense by Dawson. Play back out to the outside. Justin Lim giving chase. The ball still stuck. Got to fight for that Lucy. And the ball lagged towards the out-of-bounds area as a blue goes flying. That might have been Gunnar Utta's bush. St. Hyacinthe ball. Ball's at X left. It comes back out to the left side. St. Hyacinthe with Jeremy Levasseur at the 40-yard line, right in front, right in the middle of the net. Trying to attack. Ball squirts free and scooped up by Bush. Bush got, I don't know what happened. Maybe a hold or a wraparound? Yes. 30-second technical goal for a hold, and Dawson's going back to work on the power play. It worked for them last time. Good job by Gunnar Utta's bush as the wind starts to pick up here in St. TSA. 6-5 in favor of the Laureate. Waldy on the left-hand side catches the ball. St. Hyacinthe playing very aggressive on this PK. Fayaz Abdul slips, the ball squirts free. Callahan gives chase to it. Picked up by Fayaz. Fayaz stripped. Good help defense by St. TSA. And it's headman and caught by the Laureate. Thomas Carden right there, and good play by Isaac Rajut. In front, and that one's knocked away by Stiers. Got an offside. No, 1 minute. You got a whistle and another flag thrown. Oh, it's on St. Hyacinthe. And we have a timeout called here with the score 6-5 St. TSA. We're going to try to figure out everything what's going on, but this game has really become chippy. There are penalties, there are scuffles, there might be swears, but the referees haven't picked them up yet. But there's so much that's taking place here in St. TSA. There's 8.4 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and the Laureate have a 6-5 lead on the Blues. Boy, I'm looking forward to the second half already. I know the players were going to want to rest, but I don't want them to rest. Six to 5 here for St. TSA, and I think because the Laureate picked up the last penalty, this is going to be a Dawson free, clear, and possession. St. TSA picked up the penalty right at the end for unsportsmanlike conduct. And the Blues will, I believe, have possession unless they call it a draw ball. I'm not entirely sure either way. Anyway, if you're just joining us, St. TSA and Dawson have played a seesaw game with momentum switching back and forth several times. St. Hyacinthe went up 1-0, and then the Blues scored 3 straight. The Laureate tied it, then the Blues took the lead, then 3 straight for St. TSA and 1 for Dawson to make it 6-5 with 8.4 ticks here remaining in the second quarter. Okay, there's a simultaneous foul called, and it'll be a draw ball with 8.4 ticks to go. Hey, you can score a goal of field lacrosse in 5 seconds off the face-off. You can score a goal off of a face-off in 6 seconds. Will we have any of that coming up here? We'll find out. What a game. What a first half here. St. TSA 6, Dawson 5. The Laureate wearing white jerseys with green trim, reminiscent of the old Hyacinthe team, Cégep Hyacinthe, and Dawson in the traditional blue with white and black trim. And we're going to have a draw ball in the Dawson zone because the penalties took place inside that Dawson territory. So the face-off way right of Steve Nguyen, but right at the 20-yard line. Dawson has one too many on the field. So Fayez Abdul goes to the bench. Push on the draw. Here we go. Bush won it. Held up and thrown to the ground. That's what it looked like anyway. And the clock did not move. The clock didn't move. Is that the half? The clock didn't move. It's still at 8.4 seconds. Yeah, I think that's halftime. I'm not too sure. That's halftime. All right. Wow. 40 minutes of play, and you can definitely feel that this is playoff lacrosse. St. TSA, the number 2 seed, and Dawson, the number 3. And we got 40 minutes left to play here, folks, and looks like a lot of action still to happen. St. TSA has a 6-5 lead, and we'll be right back with the second half. You are listening to RESQ Lacrosse here on Baby Blue Memories Network. Welcome back to St. TSA. Third quarter underway. St. TSA, Laureate, the number 2 seed, Dawson Blues, the number 3. This is the RESQ semifinal, the second semifinal. Jean de Brébeuf won yesterday against Sean Abbott. St. TSA with possession. Levasseur down low. Corralled by the Laureate. It's the third quarter. Dumal lobs it back to the middle. Good help deep by Bush there coming back. He kind of cheated the play a little bit. There's a pass that's deflected by Stiers. Right in front of the Dawson net. Bush trying to slide in to pick up the Lucy. Nguyen trying to clap it. All kinds of sticks and legs and bodies and humanity there, but St. Hyacinthe comes up with it. Thrown in front, a shot blocked. The rebound goes out of play to the left side of Nguyen. St. Hyacinthe, the first ones there. So really Laureate ball. Good hustle by Jean-Daniel Raté. So that's not Raté. Sorry, buddy. I gave you some credit for something you didn't do. Give it to Thomas Gardin, number 19. Arif. Raté shoots and a shot. Leg save made. A rebound goes out of play. And St. Hyacinthe ball. By the way, we're filming right, or we're situated right by the Dawson bench. So here's some emotions definitely going at an all-time high here in the background. Played over to the left. But St. Hyacinthe has a guy on the wrong side. That's Dumal. Perrin.
Don't forget to shut the door.
6-on-6 ball in Dawson territory. Bush trying to come up with it, but Dumal instead has it. Dumal driving in. Dumal shoots, and he missed the net. No one backing up at X for St. Hyacinthe. Dawson ball. Bush behind the net. Over to Nguyen, who's about 10 yards out of his net on the left-hand side. Nguyen up the field. Callahan trying to reel it in. The ball a little too high, but he's got it now off the second try. Callahan coming in for Dawson. Played it over to Bove, but the pass missed him. Instead, Waldy picks it up. Waldy to Bove. Sixth attacker coming on for the Blues. They were short here. Trying to complete the change. Callahan in front, and the pass misses. Angelopoulos, the intended target, it goes out of play. I believe this should be St. Hyacinthe ball, and that is correct. St. Hyacinthe netminder St. Alge gave us some props on the game that we did earlier this year, and we'd like to thank him for the kind remarks that he made to me at halftime. St. Hyacinthe working out. The wind is really starting to pick up here. Arif. Raté. Carrier. And an interference call on St. Hyacinthe. Dawson possession. Stiers caught by Siemens. The Cole lost the ball, but is able to pick it up off a second try. J. Cole by 2, and now he'll retreat over to his right. He got it over to Bove on the left-hand side. Bove, and now Waldy coming onto the field. Here's a shot from a sharp angle, missed. Angelopoulos backing it up. Second chance opportunity potentially here for Dawson. Ball on the back line, but right to the St. Hyacinthe goal. Dawson brings it in, trailing 6-5. Fayez Abdul catches it and had it stripped out of his stick. The ball squirts free, scooped up off the hop by St. Hyacinthe. They bring it up. Here come the Laureate. The pass deflects, and that's going to be deflected towards the out-of-bounds area, and it goes out. Off of Dawson's stick. And this could have been too many. Sorry, a delay of game, but Chris Lamont says maybe not. Close though. Dumont trying to drive in. Dumont passes it out for a good pass. Raté! Stop! The rebound, they score! Raté slams home the rebound after a block shot. That makes it 7-5 with 6 minutes gone by. The pass was deflected off of a Dawson stick and went out of bounds. So it went to St. Hyacinthe. Was not ruled a shot. I am a biased Dawson fan today, but I call him like I see him. Sorry for those of you at home who are St. Hyacinthe spectators. But I can't hide my true colors. My true colors are true blue. I think this is going to be a procedure on both teams if possible. So Waldy taking the draw for the Blues. He's going up against Marc-Antoine Morin of St. Hyacinthe. Sorry, that's Marc-Olivier Carrière, number 14. Face off one, knocked down by Siemens. The ball lobs up in the air. Waldy lobbed it up in the air, and it's caught by J. Cole, who took a chop to the back of the head. Flag down. That'll be a slash on Philippe Lazur. Boy, the penalties are adding up in this game. The winner of this game will have to keep their emotions in check because they'll be playing against a very disciplined Brébeuf team in the finals next week at John Abbott College. Waldy beats his man. Sent over to J. Cole. Back to Waldy. Waldy drowning it out. Waldy gets to the Bove. Bove drawing a man out. Man coming onto the field off the bench, and that's Watson for Dawson. Waldy, a long shot in the flex. Nice save made by St. Alge as the ball lobs out of play. Well, those bounce shots, no matter where they come from, they could be unpredictable and drive you nuts. Take it from a guy that played the pipe for 8 years. Angel fires, hit the back of the net, and a rebound, a crease violation called on the Blues. St. TSA possession. Laureate lob it. Watson trying to come up with it, but St. TSA has it. Good run by Charles Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent behind the net. Dumont. And the pass is caught. Saint Laurent, a weak bouncer that's stopped by Nguyen. A rebound, the flex. It'll be a push on the back, I think. And Dawson corrals it. Here's Bush. Bush trying to get it to the netminder Nguyen, but the ball will lob towards the out-of-bounds area. Stiers catches the pass. Nick Stiers. Stiers tried to pass it to Watson. Instead, it'll land over to Bove. Bove tangled. And now Watson's on it for Dawson. Watson. Dawson changing, the ball squirts free. Knocked away by St. TSA. Possession earned. Ball's knocked free. Good help defense by Lim. And they got a playing without equipment call on St. TSA, so Dawson will have possession. Lim, right in front of us. This is Riley Siemens, who makes the move. And I'm going to get away from that out-of-bounds line. Siemens had it knocked away. Still with it, right at the 40-yard line in his own territory, though. And there's Bush. Makes a solid catch. Bush running up the field. Bush. Trying to feed it for Stiers. Stiers has it stuck somewhere in his stick. Got a push on the back call on St. TSA. Here come the Blues. Callahan. 7-5 St. TSA. Half the third quarter gone by. Only one goal so far. Watson. Angel spinning. And Angel had it stripped away from him. Ball comes out. St. TSA possession. Hakeem Arif. And the ball knocked free. And Bush comes in. It would be amazing if we kept track on how many deflections Gunnar Uttis Bush has gotten. Nice catch by Justin Lim. Lim running up the field. Lim lobs it. Caught by Callahan. And Callahan makes a nice pass to Waldy, who corrals it. Waldy brings it into St. TSA territory. Waldy, a shot fake to the middle. Watson. Watson spins. Watson stripped. And Watson scoops it back up off the hop. Dawson will reset. 7-5 St. TSA, 8:40 to go, third quarter. Angelopoulos in front. Boom! Shoots! And he hit the post! A rebound goes out of bounds. Good hustle by the Blues. 8:25 left in the third quarter. St. TSA 7, Dawson 5. This is the RESQ semifinal, the second semifinal. One that's far more competitive, at least on the scoreboard, than the other one. Thrown in front, Angel fires and he missed the net. That's good. That's good possession by Dawson, finding the open man. You're St. TSA. You're not really happy about that. You're kind of relieved. How the heck did Angel get that open? Dawson's got it again. Waldy in front. Angel. Angelopoulos will reset. Played up top, and Bove unable to handle it. But he picks it up off the hop. Bove to Angelopoulos. They switch. Angel sends it down low. Waldy scores! Scott Waldy's got the hat trick, and it's 7-6. And we have a timeout called by St. TSA with 7:21 to go in the third quarter. Scott Waldy with his third goal, and the Blues cut the lead down to 7-6. You're listening to Baby Blue Memories. Third quarter, St. TSA 7, Dawson 6. You got to give Coach Ricardo Charlotte some credit here. The boys have come here ready to play, and also Francis Cloutier of St. TSA. His team has definitely come out ready to play. Both teams giving us an entertaining show. 53 minutes old, and we still got another 27, and maybe even more after that. Scott Waldy just scored his third goal of the game to trim the lead down to 7-6. Possession called. St. TSA's got it. This St. TSA team, they love to play tough and physical. Gets them in trouble sometimes. LaBerge. Now Ratte. Down at X right for Dumas. Dumas. At X. There's a pass to the right side, and Dubois was on his wrong side, so he couldn't take the shot. LaBerge. Dubois. Miguel Dubois. Back behind the net for Dumas. Dumas in front. Ball squirts free. Lobbed and caught by Ratte. A bouncer scores. Hey, look what I found. Jean-Daniel Ratte makes it 8-6. Let's say 9-7. It makes it 8-6. And that's another one of those goals where St. TSA got the goal as the ball was lobbed up in the air. And the Laureate make it 8-6 on a nice bounce shot from about 15 yards out by Jean-Daniel Ratte. The ball is lobbed up in the air off of a scramble. It goes right to Ratte, who's in the right place at the right time. And he bounces it by Steve Nguyen to make it 8-6. Waldy taking the draw against LaBerge. And LaBerge gets it. And St. TSA controls, bringing it over midfield. LaBerge. Played over to the right side. Ratte plays it over to the left side. Carrier. And now here's Arif. Arif walking in, thought about shooting it. Send it over to Carrier on the right-hand side. Corralled by Para. Arif. Arif to the right-hand side for Carrier. Looking to pass. 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. 8-6 St. TSA on top of Dawson. And St. TSA players slipping and falling and tripping and stumbling out of bounds. Dawson ball. I don't think that's going to be on David Perron's highlight film anytime soon. That's all right, Dave. If I was a player, that probably would have happened to me too. But more frequently, that's for sure. St. TSA with the intercept. It's Charles St. Laurent bringing it up the field. St. Laurent against Siemens. And the ball thrown away. It gets to midfield. Hacked up ahead by St. TSA. And the Laureate are going to stall it here. Played over to the top. Carrier to Ratte. Not shy to shoot it, even though he is from 25 yards away from the net right now. Carrier to X right. Dubois throws it away. Dawson possession with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. 8-6 St. TSA on top. Bringing it out is Callahan. Callahan. And Siemens slips and falls. And St. TSA picks it up. Ball squirts free. Oh, picked up and a shot blocked. A follow-up try buried by St. TSA. It's Rete on the doorstep. Another, hey, look what I found. Goal for the Laureate. It's 9-6. Boy, that field is dangerous to run on at this moment. And another broken play results for St. TSA to score. Got to give them credit, though. They're capitalizing when they have their chances. It's now 9-6 with 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. St. TSA controls. That's LeBerge. I'm wondering if maybe Charlotte will try to go back to Bush on the faceoff dot because LeBerge is winning almost everything right now. Certainly the last three draws. Dumas behind the net. Dawson needs the ball in the St. TSA territory right now. I would say that's what they need. They need some possession. And Justin Lim doing an excellent job, and he forces the turnover. Lose ball. Lim. Nguyen. Hits Stiers. Good feed. Stiers. Nick Stiers. Had it knocked away. Flag down for a slash on St. TSA. This might be just what the doctor ordered for Dawson. It's a 1 minute personal on Carrier. Dawson with the power play. If they score here, it literally is just what the doctor ordered. And if not, then, well, the prescription had expired, I guess. I obviously never went to medical school. Here's a pass in front and a shot knocked away. Good slide there by St. TSA. St. Al's comes out and the ball squirts free, picked up by St. TSA. Flag down on Deho Deer, and he knew it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Deho Deer going off for a slash. Free clear St. TSA as we are now in the final 30 seconds of the third quarter. (9-6) St. TSA. Clock's on the field. The Laureate might be trying to line up for one final shot here. And that's going to do it. So St. TSA will start the fourth quarter with possession. We played 60 minutes here at the Sage Epno St. TSA, and our score is the number 2 seeded Laureate leading the number 3 seeded Blues by a score of 9-6. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Baby Blue Memories. Is this the final quarter of play for the Dawson College Blues this year? Or do we have either another 4 or maybe an overtime? If you're just joining us, it is the start of the fourth quarter here at the Sage Epno St. TSA. 9-6 in favor of the Laureate. St. TSA on the power play and nearly throwing it away. Rattay does a good job to save it. Boy, it is windy. It was raining all day. It's cold. Playoff lacrosse weather. Here's a chance for Duval in front. A quick stick missed the net. Oh, Rattay's going to be smacking himself upside the head if he doesn't score another one today. Oh, he was wide open. Quick stick chance. Penalty is over. We are now even 6-on-6. Fayaz Abdul trying to get back into the play. Now St. TSA controlling. Cartier. Down low. Rattay driving. Rattay shoots, scores. Using his size He's going to nut this Bush, and he backs Bush down to the tip of the crease and buries it in a 3-0 spurt for the Laureate. And they now lead by a score of 10-6 with just over a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. That Ratte knew what he had to do there. He had a smaller defender on him, just kind of took him in there, got him by the hip, knew he had him on his back. The help defense went, but went the wrong way. And St. TSA now leads 10-6. Bush wins the draw. And you know what? I think that's exactly what I wanted to see. Bush stripped by Carrier. Lim trying to match up Carrier. Carrier makes the move. He comes in and shoots. He scores. What a move by Carrier with a highlight reel goal. Busting through two Blues and coming in and bouncing one from about 10-15 yards out. And that will make it 11-6 St. TSA with 17:40 and counting remaining here in the final quarter. Well, St. TSA has upped the lead up to 5. It is the largest lead for them in this game. Face off corralled by St. TSA. The Laureate come in. Here's Ratte. Ratte. And now corralled by St. TSA, looking to maybe get Dawson's hole closer to being 6 feet under. It's certainly 4 right now. Maybe 5 because it's a 5-goal difference. 11-6 in favor of the Laureate, and St. TSA with possession. Ball on the left-hand side of the net. Played over to X. Dumont controls it. Dumont slides it to the right side. Here's a shot. Missed the net. St. TSA will retain possession. With 4 minutes gone by here in this fourth and final quarter, we have not even seen Dawson with the possession in the offensive zone so far. It's been all St. TSA here in the opening 4 of the fourth quarter. Well, the Laureate looking to bring it over. Perron. Sent over to the left-hand side. Justin Lynn coming out as the ball works its way down to X for Dumont. Sorry, that's Ratte. No, Dumont now with it. Dumont shoots. Tried to somewhat air gate it. And the ball squirts free after a hit. It'll be Dawson possession as Gunnar Utler's Bush is making an effort. We got a timeout on the field. Not sure what the issue is. Looks like we had an object from the stands make its way out onto the field. Stiers picking up the ball in stride. Now here come the Blues. Callahan gets over to Watson. Watson to Bove. Bove working it over to the right side where it's caught by Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos' pass is red, knocked away by Saint Laurent. Bove hustling over to the left side, gives Saint Laurent his back. Now the ball is still loose. They're getting closer and closer to the out of bounds area. Boy, a massive humanity piling up in front of that side of the field, right next to the Saint Laurent bleachers. The bleachers here at St. TSA. Callahan gets by one. Callahan driving in. Callahan to Angel. Angel down low, and oh, the quick stick is off the mark. As Callahan makes his way over to the bench. Waldy comes in. Fayez Abdul is in. St. Ange gets it up ahead. Ball at the 20-yard line of St. TSA. Carrier controls. Carrier plays it in front of the net. Rattay getting free. Rattay comes in, shoots, and he scores. That'll make it 12-6 with a 13:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And St. TSA looking more and more like they're cementing their way to the RESQ Field Lacrosse Championship game. (12-6). And the Laureate are on a 5-0 run. Ryan Watson taking the draw for the Blues. Got a whistle, a procedure. Back on the Blues. Fayez Abdul off the face-off procedure call on the Laureate. Blues led by Bove now coming off the bench as Abdul has it at the 40-yard line of St. TSA. Abdul telegraphed the pass and it was read. Bove overran it. Bove trying to drown it out. It's scooped up by St. TSA. Chasing after it is Cole. Caught by St. Ange. St. Ange up ahead. Pass will hop its way over the Dawson sideline and go out of bounds off of St. Hyacinthe. So Dawson possession. Watson. Oh, that's a hard hit thrown on Watson. Lim. Oh, there might be offside here on Dawson. Dawson. Yeah, that'll be an offside. Yeah, definitely an offside. Oh, amazingly, they missed the offside, and it was just a loose ball possession call. Anyway, St. TSA looking to break out. A pass will go to no one in particular. Bush knocks it down. Lim recovers. Justin Lim with a long shot, which St. Ange makes a pretty easy save. Oh, we got a tie up here as Angelopolis is tied up by a St. TSA player, and they're going to rule Angel pushed him on the back, I guess. Looks like he and a St. TSA player were tied up. This is a team, the Laureate, that have been together for a few years. They've matured together. Siemens lined up Para. Riley comes up with it. Riley up ahead to Waldy. Waldy. To Siemens with a pull. Siemens lost it. It lobs right into the stick of Callahan. And now we got... I think we're going to have matching minors. Matching 30-second technicals on St. Laurent. Wait. St. Laurent's... St. TSA's player didn't even come off the field, I don't think. Oh, there's no penalties. That's all right. Thank you for the explanation. No matching minor here. They said matching 30-second technical penalties for whole interference. Interesting. makes me think of a brawl. As Bove picks it up with 9:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a timeout called by Dawson with 9:11 remaining in the fourth quarter. St. TSA 12, Dawson 6. This presentation of RESQ Lacrosse is brought to you by High Roller Custom. Give them a call, 450-688-0000. 0000. Not a hard number to remember. And Vaughn's Candles, more than just candles, there's also bath bombs and much, much more. Think about them when you think about holiday season. Give them a like on Facebook at facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. Here we go, fourth quarter. 12-6 lead for St. TSA against Dawson. The wind has really started to pick up here. 9 minutes remaining. Waldy shoots, and that's going to miss, but Cole backs it up. Angelopoulos in front. Cole. J. Cole had it knocked away. Callahan comes in, knocking the ball free. And it's played up ahead to midfield, and St. TSA scoop it up, and they got a 4-on-3. Justin Lynn comes in to make a nice play. Bush scoops it up off the hop. It's hauled down, and this will be a penalty coming up to St. TSA. Tejo, and the ball lands on the ground, so the penalty is called, and got an injured Blue back there. Looks like gunning up this Bush. Still got an injured player down there. Oh, he's tying his shoe, sorry. Waldy brings it in. Dawson on the PP. Waldy in front. Callahan shoots, and he missed. Good feed by Scott Waldy. And a good cut there by Josh Callahan. Boy, a lot of lacrosse balls have missed the net on both sides today. We're running out of lacrosse balls quickly. But that's of no consequence to Dawson. They're the visiting team. We have now reached 6-on-6. Angelopoulos turning and firing, and that missed. Bove knocks it down behind the net, and he'll pick it back up for the Blues. Dawson looks to reset. Tejo Deer to Angel. Angel makes the move, cuts in. Angel had the ball roll out of his stick before he could get the shot off, and St. TSA's on it. Now passed up ahead, settled by Rattay. Stiers against Rattay. The ball's passed to behind the net, and it's at X right. Rattay. Rattay, and the pass will sail out of bounds, and it'll be Dawson possession. 6:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and if Dawson's going to come back, they're going to need to start it soon, I think. I think they needed to start it like yesterday. They played hard, but unfortunately I think the numbers game might have just caught up to them. This is a tired team that's had to play shorthanded throughout most of the year. Nick Stiers plays it up ahead to Bove. Bove puts on the brakes, and Bove had it poked out of his stick by St. Laurent. Bove up ahead to Callahan. Callahan to Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos down low. Callahan with a shot fake. Callahan driving right into the middle, and there are 3 St. TSA players there. You probably don't want to go there. Angelopoulos. Picks it back up right around the 40-yard line to the right of the St. TSA net. ball will be passed out of bounds and land right next to me. And I'm not getting that. You're gonna have to work for that and pick it up. St. TSA possession as Cartier brings it up for the Laureate. Gets to his own 40. And across midfield. Ball's at X right. 4:30 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Dubois. Played over to the right side. St. TCA kind of just lagging the ball down, 4 minutes away from a berth in the championship game for the first time in their franchise, their program's history. Backhanded towards center. Rattay's got it. Arif. Now Rattay plays it to the middle. And a pass from Dubois is off the mark, and it'll go out of bounds. Bush catches the pass. Ganatas had it knocked away. Nice hit thrown by Siemens. Bush trying to lob it to the middle, and no one was able to figure out where it was. St. TSA on the intercept. Bring it to midfield. It's thrown out to Rattay. He can't handle the pass, and Stiers knocked him down. Rattay amazingly almost came up with it while he was on the ground still. Watson with a pass to the left side of the field. We have an illegal body check on St. TSA. That'll be Hakim Arif. Boy, I'll tell you something, it is cold out here. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. It's 2 degrees right now. I can't imagine what it feels like with the wind chill. Waldy back up top for Watson. Watson and Siemens coming up here with a long pull. Riley, a left-handed shooter. Deho. A bounce pass that's handled by Bove. Bove takes it to traffic, throws it in front, they score! What a pass! What a pass by Bove, and a nice finish by Angelopoulos. That'll make it 12-7, my goodness. Boy, he bounced around like he was a bowling ball. And made the pass. And a nice finish by Angelopoulos. That makes it 12-7 with 2:23 remaining. Hey, you could score a goal in 6 seconds if you win the face-off cleanly. Just remember, field lacrosse, it's strange things. And while this might be one of the strangest, if not the strangest thing I ever did see, it's not entirely impossible. It's just very difficult, especially when they tie up. And whoa, that might be a possession, illegal possession there. Yeah, Justin Lim, a long pull for Dawson, kind of jumping the gun and went over the restraining line before possession was called. Back comes St. TSA. Cartier. And many veterans on this St. TSA team. They've been together for a while, and looks like they're going to be heading to the RESQ Lacrosse Championship game. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Oh my, it's snowing! I just seen some snow. How about that? Thrown down low. X right. St. TSA scooping it up. Dumas. And it is actually starting to come down a little bit here, the snow in St. TSA. Thank God I put my winter tires on. Not that there would be any problem, I don't think, today. St. TSA corrals it. This is Perrault. On this first night of the end of daylight savings time, Stiers scoops it up. Steyer's tied up. Possession gained by Siemens. And he had it stripped away. Nguyen comes out to pick it up, saving the ball before it went out of bounds. And now thrown out of bounds by Nguyen, as we are in the final minute of play on what is now a snowy evening here in St. Hyacinthe. And the hugs are starting to go around on the Dawson bench. And the wind is still making one last push here. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy this game's not going to overtime because I don't know how much longer I can stand out here. As they tie up to the right-hand side of the goal as the 30 seconds are left in the season for the Dawson College Blues lacrosse team. And now we got a flag thrown and some fireworks maybe, and Siemens and Perra are going at it. He headbutted him. I think that's a headbutt. That's David Perra and Riley Siemens. I don't think they're talking about destinations to go to in St. Hyacinthe. And now Ricardo Charlotte heading down to the field. And now we got some more stuff. Deho deer. And now they're throwing flags, they're throwing hats, they're throwing whistles, they're throwing jock straps. I think that, do they have anything left to throw? They might have to grab someone else's stick and throw it in the air, which is illegal, so that's another flag. What is the point of playing the last 30 seconds of this game? All right. Christian Lamothe and company are going to have a very difficult challenge of trying to figure out what the penalties were. And that's going to be it. So before anything else erupts, that's game. And St. Hyacinthe has advanced to the RESQ Lacrosse Championship game with a 12-7 win over the Dawson Blues. Third win of the year for St. Hyacinthe against Dawson. Dawson, remember, beat the Laureate in the semifinals last season. This year, St. Hyacinthe coming back much more experienced. Certainly a stronger offensive-minded team. And the better team won today. There's no question. They deserved it, and they're moving on to the RESQ final to try and dethrone Collège Jean de Brébeuf, which will not be an easy task. And there's certainly going to be some interesting exchanges, I would imagine, in this handshake line. Anyway, St. Hyacinthe has taken it by a final score of 12-7, and we'd love to thank High Roller Custom for giving us this opportunity to be able to broadcast these Dawson College field lacrosse games, and we'd love to thank Vaughn's Candles for the opportunities that we've had here to film these lacrosse games and bring me personally back somewhere where I spent 4 seasons battling it out in blue and black and white. And no, it's not because I failed. It's because I went to a 2-year program, then opted to switch to a 3. Really brought me back to where it all began, really, at Dawson College. And I'm always going to remember wearing that blue jersey and going out there every day trying to play my heart out, and can always remember the competition in the league consistently getting better. This is a program, St. Hyacinthe, that's in its 4th year of operation. And it's all this is the highest tie that this program has had up to this point, by winning a playoff game and advancing to the RESQ championship against Collège Jean de Brébeuf. And I gotta be honest here, Ricardo Charlotte and his gang, they came out ready to play today. They really gave them hell for the first 60 minutes of this contest, but unfortunately with 12 runners today, only 3 players on the bench, things were difficult. But Dawson did persevere. You remember that comeback win they had against Champlain Lennoxville, which pretty much got them into this postseason spot. And the victory over John Abbott, which is a hotly contested game as well. And don't forget, Dawson 2-0 on the season against Lennoxville, but this game has come to a conclusion, as has the 2017 RESQ season for the Dawson College Blues. I'm Brandon Bordeaux, and y'all for joining us all season long on Baby Blue Memories. See you in 2018 on Giveaway.